IPL Radio, inspiring passionate lives for the community.
IPL community. We have got a hot seat going on here today, and we have now got the amazing Teresa De Mouilpied-Moore. Did I say it okay?
You said it perfect. Well done. Well done.
My Irish accent, I don't usually get it right,
That's
don't I
good.
not? So
What a
I am
beautiful
really...
name.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah, it's my maiden name with my married name.
Oh,
I'd be
gorgeous.
hanging on to that as well if that was
Yeah,
my name.
Yeah, but I did give it up for a while, for
Did you?
16 years, because I was married before. So
Yeah.
that's my second marriage. So I thought I'm not giving up my maiden name again.
Isn't it amazing? Because I said all of my childhood I was not going to ever get married because I never wanted to give up Weaver. Because I loved Weaver as a name. And now I've started to incorporate it into my name again.
You're
Because
right.
I write as Karen Weaver.
Yeah.
But you are a life coach and a CBT practitioner. And you've written this book, Life Being in It. I absolutely navigating your own life. I love the cover. I can't wait to delve into
Thank you. I
this
wanted
book.
to choose something that was contemporary and it would reach all ages, and
Yeah.
we can all relate to the mobile phone.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And you
So
had a
beautiful.
nice soft launch in 2020, but it's still very current now.
Thank
This
you.
is very
It'll always
current.
be current because
Yeah.
life skills, living your life to your best, to
Yeah.
be your best version of yourself, is for everybody.
Oh my
Like,
God, I'm in love with our guest
And
today,
I
Aly.
know, I love it. And the CBT side of that.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I can't
Can you
wait.
tell us a
about
bit
your
more about that?
thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought, are you going to ask me about that? So CBT in cognitive behavioural therapy
Yes.
is really about the way we think. So when we have thoughts, they produce feelings and emotions. And there's kind of like a bit of an argument as to what comes first, but it doesn't really matter because if you're feeling it, you feel sad, you have the emotion, crying, all that kind of stuff. So it's really about when someone says to me they feel sad, I would say, what were you thinking about? And they have to trace back and go, well, I was thinking about something that negative that had happened. So I find if you can trace it back and then trace it back a little bit further, you can go to what the root problem is.
The
quite often.
source.
So you're thinking,
Yep.
yeah. So that's really what it's about. And then our reaction and response to what we're thinking and how we're dealing with our emotions. So for a lot of young people, they don't know how to deal with their emotions.
Yep.
They don't really understand where their feelings are coming from. They go, oh, that person doesn't like me, so I must be a bad person, or I'm unlovable, unlikable, and they really take it to heart rather than thinking that person, like, it's
It's
really
like
about
getting
their
a
own
deeper
value.
understanding
Yeah.
of themselves and how they
Correct.
connect with it.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
I
such
love
a
this.
Great subject, and I think cognitive behavioural therapy should be taught in schools.
Oh,
So I'm
absolutely.
currently working on a Life Being in It, emotional skills, and so it's called Life Skills and Emotional Health, and it is directed for 12 to the teenage years. But honestly, I've met so many grown women that don't.
They haven't
don't
awakened yet.
behave.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have the maturity in how to deal with conflict, like talking to each other instead of about each other.
The emotional intelligence. Isn't that
Yeah.
the whole AI that people are having the conversation around right now?
Yeah.
And I write on metaphysical, so I come from philosophical type
I
of
love that
so I
too.
just love it.
Love
So I'm
it.
all about the energy we create, and
yes.
that's the experience of our
Yep,
life, what we
being,
have, yes.
being,
But
yep.
also, being able to let things go, but have a deeper understanding of us and what makes yourself tick and why you respond to things. And that
Yeah.
you scientifically
Know
cannot
yourself.
have a positive and a negative comment at the same time.
Correct.
Or,
yes.
it's your choice.
We don't know ourselves well. We need to know what triggers us, what makes us behave the way that we do. But I've found with myself, because I had lots, I've got so much of my own history that I could share, but I know we've only got a limited time. But those things that actually trigger us, if we know ourselves well, I've found that from being present, so if I'm sitting here with you guys, I'm really present and I'm, in the moment rather than thinking about what I'm going to do in
Yeah.
half an hour's time.
Yep.
And that stops me from reacting or being triggered from anything, and even the point of being actually more interested in the person that I'm talking to, so asking more probing questions
Yep.
to find out about them.
The curiosity, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm trying to be
Oh,
intentional
love it.
about that.
Yeah.
And I've found that people don't ask me about me. They never. They don't say, "Oh, what do you do?" Because I've asked them so many questions. I've really got to sort of know what their dreams and their goals are. But they don't ask me about me. But it doesn't matter.
It's not.
I've found such fulfillment in being present and finding out about the other person.
I think it's about parking your own ego, isn't it?
It is the ego.
As a coach, that you actually park your ego and then you invest in that individual in front of you, because that's how you're going to get the best.
I like
This
that
will just
parking
be in a
it.
social thing I found too. I just do it in a social thing, not to be thing, but just because I'm genuinely interested. Are you pursuing your dreams? Like, but you really want to do that.
You can
You're
see
not
it in
happy
people's
here.
eyes and the glow of them,
But you
isn't
can
it?
see
As someone
they're
who's
like,
loving
"Why are you
life. And
asking me this stuff." It's kind of quite confronting to a lot of women who are, running around after their children or whatever, or in marriages that they're no longer happy with, or in a career that they really don't choose, but it's bringing in the income.
Yep.
And I've sort of nutted it down this morning that the three things that stop us from going after what we really want to go after is a fear of failure, fear of what other people think, and fear of judgment. Well, that is what other people think. But fear of failure, fear is more what we're afraid to fail ourselves. So fear of our own self and our own abilities and capabilities.
fear is such it just pulls you back into it, and because when you've got courage and confidence to move forward, but again it comes back to knowing yourself, knowing what it is you want out of life, and investing in that emotionally as well,
and
isn't
my
it?
book is all about loving yourself.
Do you share about your experiences in the book? Yeah,
so my
amazing.
book started out to be a memoir. And then I found it too tedious. It was actually really dragging me down to go through my past. And then I thought, well, I've got so many highlights and I've got so many lowlights. Let's get to those and discuss it in it's about being trustworthy, being adaptable, being you, being unique.
You give them all themes, your
it's
experiences, and use them as examples.
Being something, but there's thousands of ways to be that benefit you, and choosing to be that. So it's about your choices every day, makes you who you are, and knowing your true self, to thine own self be true. So if we're true to ourselves, that will flow out of everything that we do. We love ourselves. It gives us the ability to love others as well.
Oh, I love it. It's like, ask yourself that question in the morning. What do I choose for myself today? And just give your whole self into it. And yes, oh goodness.
How
I wish I could
exciting.
talk to you all day.
I'm
so
looking
good.
forward to reading this book.
Yes.
I love it.
And can you please say your full name for us? Because I know you say it so much.
Teresa De Mouilpied-Moore. But if
Beautiful.
I went to France and I said, De Mouilpied, that's my second name, they go, oh. And they go, Mouilpied. De Mouilpied. Ah, yes,
Get your
very
tongue around
French.
it. Yeah, love it. Where can people find you online if somebody's watched this interview and they want to connect with you?
Yeah, sure. www.lifebeinginit.com. That's my
Amazing.
website, and it's got links to my Facebook page. I do inspirational writing all the time. So as things sort of rise up with me, I'm thinking about new things all the time. I'll do new writing and post on there to inspire people.
What a gift.
Fantastic.
What a gift to
Go
people.
enjoy it.
And go and grab
Thank
your
you.
copy of Life Being in It. I love it. It's everywhere, isn't it? Amazon's
It's
and
available
whatever.
on Amazon and in ebook, which will be quick and easy to download. And I also have
On your
copies.
website?
If you're a local person, you can get in contact with me through my site or through
Amazing.
Facebook, and I can get a copy to you. So
Oh my goodness! What a
Thank you so
beautiful
much for
interview.
joining us.
Thank you
I
for
love
having
it so
me.
much.
I
Thank
appreciate it
you
so much.
so much. I absolutely love it.
Oh, so I'm going to go into I Want to Dance with Somebody with Whitney Houston.
Oh,
Thank you,
that's
Teresa.
so